the Appleton Mall, East Akron News has 3 Summit County residents ready to discuss how the East Akron Neighborhood Development Corporation has changed their lives. Over the last 10 years, EANDC continued expansion efforts across Summit and Stark counties, continuing to build more properties, building a mall in a once vacant lot, and continuing its furnace replacements and light bulb replacements as well, and making more people's homeowners annually. And first we're going to hear from Michelle Walker about how she found employment and a place to call home. Michelle, how did you hear about EANDC?
Well, I moved back to East Akron, which is where I was born and raised after going through a divorce. Sadly, when I came back, I didn't have anywhere to stay. We were living with friends, out of cars, you know, it was a rough situation. And then a friend that I had gone to school with told me about EANDC and their various programs. So I came to check it out, and as it turns out, they had just, in about 5 years, had opened a special population homeless apartment complex to get the homeless off the streets in Akron. So in that case, I was eligible. They did a rapid rehousing, so I was able to get my family into housing very quickly, make sure that they were safe and secure. And as it so happens, when I came to fill out the housing application, I saw on the board that the Appleton Mall had several job openings. So I went and filled out multiple applications.
How did the application process work for you for both of those?
The leasing staff was excellent. They walked me through the whole process. I didn't know what I was doing. So they were incredibly valuable, and they were able to direct me to, you know, where to apply for the jobs and help me in that process as well.
Great, well that sounds so great, and I'm glad EANDC has been so progressive over the years. And now we're going to move along to Tiffany, a senior in Summit County, and she'll tell her story working with Energy Services.
I'm coming now. All right now, I'm here. Oh, hey, Bertha, I'm on TV. All right. Well, I've been living here for 50 years, and all my kids and grandkids have moved, but I'm still here shaking and jiving, and I'm not gonna leave my home. And my furnace got old, and it went out, and I was just a shaking cold. I was shaking, but they helped me, and now I'm warm again. Thank you.
So you have no family or friends who would be able to help you out with your furnace replacements? You just went straight to EANDC?
Well, yeah, see, I don't like to ask my kids to do anything for me. You know, I'm independent, you know, and I still get around. I like to still get around here. So, you know, I went to the church square and talked to some of my sisters, and they said, you know, they got a program for you. Girl, go on down there. They helpful. And yes, helpful they were. And oh, I got a furnace, and they insulated my house, and I got a refrigerator. I was like, hey, what else you got for me? And they gave me some railings too, and they told me to come back anytime. Oh, they were so helpful. Oh, thank you. All right now. Bye, birthday. You see him on TV. Bye.
And now we're going to move along to Mr. McDonald to talk about his experience with the Center for Homeownership.
Well, I started out as an aspiring homeowner. Yet I was carefree with spending my money, you know, get paid, spend all my money to have it left saved for bills and whatnot. So I went to the bank and tried to get a loan, and they talked to me and suggested the Center for Homeownership home buying program.
So how did you use that? Did you hear about the classes?
Yeah, I took the classes, and after a couple classes, I was able to get on a budget, get on track, and after like 7-8 months, I was able to apply for a loan, and now I'm a homeowner.
So it was a very good experience for you.
Excellent experience. Yep. All thanks go to EANDC.
All right. Well, all of these stories were so inspiring, and thank you for coming along. And we'll see you next week.